Hey Manuel, this is Carlos giving you a look at your new arcade. Here it is, all done. Um, got your control panel, the Multicade, uh, 8-way joystick, your two action buttons, player 1 and player 2, and your volume control. Um, both sides have the Multicade artwork. You got your Multicade marquee on it, and on the other side, same Multicade graphics. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and power this up so you can see how it's done once you get it. The power is on the back where you plug in the cord. Once you turn it on, it's gonna go into the configuration of the arcade, and at the very top you're gonna see it's in starting up. It's gonna give you a countdown. The number is gonna go all the way up to 60, which means it's going through all the games one at a time until you get to the 60 games that are built in. So it'll take about a minute or so. That depends on how fast it does it. Sometimes it does it pretty fast. Sometimes it just takes a little longer. I guess it's depending on how long has it been that since it was powered, and maybe on the weather, if it's cold or hot. It's just the electronic, inside. It just sometimes it does it a little bit faster, not that much, but it does take about maybe 30 seconds or 40 seconds sometimes. Well, there it is. Once you get to the 60, it says finalizing, and then it'll come back into the menu for the game system, and there it is. Raise the volume a little, and as you see it right now, this is how you'll get to it when you start it up. If you don't do anything, it's gonna cycle through all the games, and it's just a little short track mode that was built in to attract people to come and play the game. It'll just cycle through all the games, about a minute for each one, and it'll return back to the first menu with the first game, which is Miss Pac-Man, and it'll just go through that until you turn it off. If you want to play a game, what you do is you come and press player 1. It'll go back to the same menu, as you can see, and this time, I don't know if you notice, but the rest of these are all black and white, and this one's on color. That means this game is selected. The way you select your game is you move the joystick and you move it to where whichever game you want to play. As you can see on top, it's hard to see because it's the brightness on the camera, but it'll give you right here the name of the game, and at the top it tells you what page you're on. It has 10 pages with 6 games each, so total of 60 games. So you basically select the game that you want to play. If you go down and press the joystick down, it'll go to the next page. If you go up, it'll go on to the previous page. So you just keep going down, until you find the game that you want to play. If, for instance, you have not played the game or never seen the game, you can come and press the red button, and it'll give you a short preview. And it'll give you a preview of the game. As you can see, it's flashing preview because if you come and select to play it, it's not going to let you because it's just a preview. To exit the preview, you can just wait until it does it, like right now it just came out of it, or you can press the player once again. So I'm over here, I'll exit by pressing it one more time. So you can cycle through the games and see what they look like. Center P right here, and it's a preview. If you like the game, you exit it, and then you come and press either 1 or 2 players, depending on how many people are going to be playing. So let's select the game. Let me see. Something that I haven't played before. Okay, we'll play Dig Dug. I'll come over here, press one player, and go ahead and start playing. It's gonna be hard for me because I'm holding the camera with one hand and gonna be playing the other one. I usually play the Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man because those are one-handed games. But basically you just play it just like the arcades, you know, nothing different. Same levels, you know, same gameplay, same speed. These are not converted games, you know, like oops. Okay. So they have the same cheats. If they follow a pattern to play the game, you can follow the same pattern as some of the. You can follow the same patterns as you knew when you play the games. You know, it has the same levels. It'll have the same kill screens when you get to the end of the game. So it's the same exact arcade game. It's the same software. Okay, so here it is. It's all done. I'm gonna pack it up right now so I can ship it to you today, and you should be able to get this before Christmas. There's plenty of time for the post office to go ahead and you know, have it to you. You know, but you never know with the post office, but it should have enough time. I mean, it's still early enough, and they haven't said anything about, you know, having a deadline. One thing I do want to show you is that I'm starting to pack these with tape to hold the molding that holds the bezel on, because I had some people call me and inform me that sometimes this during shipping will come off. So I'm gonna send yours taped to the control panel and taped to the molding so it doesn't come off. It's the painter's tape, so it's not gonna leave any residue on this. And I kind of like folded it here, and so it's not gonna stick on either end. On both sides, it's the same thing. You just basically just take it out. When you do it, just do it slowly, so you know you don't leave residue. It shouldn't, because it's special tape for that. But just do it slow, and you just peel it back, you know, like right I'm doing, and it should arrive the way that it is, instead of you know, coming off. Sometimes these guys on shipping handle these things like if it was you know, just rocks. You know, they just throw everything. But here it's all done. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me. If you want to know how to configure